Many procedures for getting permits and licenses are done through one window system. We always do analyze the situation related to the investor's position, and we look at the weak sides and always try to improve the legal infrastructure, which is capable of attracting more foreign investors. So what we've done, firstly, I want to start with fighting the corruption, because the government of Uzbekistan acknowledging that the corruption is causing tremendous problems for national development, and full understanding the problem, has started to openly fight this negative phenomenon. And the new leader of Uzbekistan, President Mirziyoyev, has shown very strong political will, and he's introducing more and more measures in fighting corruption in all spheres, including state procurement. And we didn't have even a unified law, and it was adopted, and we also adopted a special plan to fight terrorism. And secondly, one of the spheres that saw significant reforms is judicial system. The emphasis was put on ensuring the real independence of judiciary, both structural and procedural. And I can now share with you the preliminary results, because it is an ongoing process. So to improve the dispute resolution system, we created 71 additional economic courts. For the first time, to improve access to justice, the economic courts have been created on an inter-district level with 200 more judges, just for specific economic courts. Secondly, we created completely new concept of administrative courts, which consider the cases where one of the parties is the state bodies and state entities, with 350 more judges. So that, and of course, it's of great importance for investors, because if they have problems with state bodies, they can refer their matters to the court, and it is very accessible, and the court fees, not very much. And if the other party is state body, then you don't even pay any court fees to start your proceedings. And completely new independent body, the Supreme Judicial Council, has been created with powers of appointing the judges and overlooking on the matters of disciplinary measures against the judges. And it is actually an independent body, which is comprised of the judges themselves and the members of the NGO. And we also changed the terms of the judges. Before, we only had the 5-year term. Now it's for the first time, judges appointed 5-year term. Second time is for 10-year term. The third time, he's appointed for lifetime. So this is very significant, like new legislation, which ensures the independence of judges. So if I talk about the inspections done by the law enforcement bodies, it was before mentioned that starting from January 1st, no inspection, unplanned inspection, we call it, unplanned inspection and cross-checks, they're all prohibited. There is only one way to get this approval, and it is you have to go to the Republican Council, and the inspection itself can last only 1 day. So it's not worth going for that. And at this point, I would like to highlight the role of Minister of Justice in protecting the rights and the legitimate interests of investors, because our ministry is empowered with rights to protect the investors, and we have special department for that. Many people work in this department, and we have regional subsidiaries as well. And so if there is a problem and if we spot any infringement and violation of the rights of the investors, then we can take the violator to the court and get him fined and get to cancel the decisions that were made. So ministry has very big powers in this regard.